pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Vidal. Arthur. We sit high. Vidal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Piqué. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking to break out here. That is as far as they're going to go. Battles to win it back. Forward pass. Beautifully weighted. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Forward it goes. And Titi. Arthur. Out to the left it goes. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Oh, good interception. Arthur. Griezmann. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's half-time here. So another team has broken through. That's not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Griezmann. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This is gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Titi. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brings it forward. Breaks on here. Arthur.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Titi. PK. Colo are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Rakitic looks to dink one in. Knocks it away. Referee's given a throw. Roberto. That is terrific skill. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the referee brings it to a close. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre
has a pop! Titi gets good distance on it. Messi. Nelson Semedo. PK. Jordi Alba. Forward it goes. It's put paid to a promising move. That intervention was very necessary.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Titi. And here's Griezmann!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Out to the right. Arthur. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Griezmann really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's looked long this time. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Titi drives it forward. Jordi Alba goes looking. Griezmann desperately wants to get on the end of this. And the counter is on. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Messi. Hit into the middle. Well, they could break here. Plays it out to the flank. That's a decent ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. He has toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Gets wrestled off the ball. Over to the left. Gets away from his opponents. Arthur. Griezmann gets it out to the wing. Dembele tries lifting it over. And it's Griezmann. That's a good foot in there. Now the counter. Has he picked him out? Quick glance at goal. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. PK. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Colo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Played out to the right. Turns and goes back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
TT. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space.
Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Titi. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one up. Tries to float one. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
He'll hit it! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann is on his own. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi! Tries a shot! It's broken loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Griezmann. Dashing forward at pace. Has he picked him out? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
Forward it goes. Vidal. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Vidal. Semedo not easily shrugged off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Arthur knocks it away. Griezmann desperately wants to get on the end of this. Messi. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Messi plays it short. Vidal. Gets it back. And now the breakaway, out to the left it goes. Gorgeous control there.
Colo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Arthur. Jordi Alba. Oh, really good feet from him. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Semedo does well to read it and intercepts. And the ball is out of play. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's played forward.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Arthur. Griezmann. Messi. Vidal. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the weighted pass. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Oh, good interception. Arthur. Decent looking ball. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Forward it goes. It's a loose ball. The first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Colo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Vidal. Arthur, who does have an assist to his name. And here's the chance to counter. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary. TT, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Vidal needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Across the field it goes.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Griezmann. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Gets it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Defenders on the back foot. Vidal. And that will be the final act. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away from the press and just stride upfield, lifting the tempo and getting his team moving.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And the counter is on. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Defenders on the back foot. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. Now it's Griezmann. He gets past his man. Now it's Messi. And it's Vidal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. PK. That's good defending, very good defending. And here's the chance to counter. He's left his man. A chance! Gets on the end of it. And the finish! It's anyone's ball. Turns and goes back. Hits one! And that's been won straight back. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Griezmann. Across the field it goes. Hoists it forward. And it's got through. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Griezmann. And the whistle goes for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Cola playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Titi. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. There's a long ball. Going through. Now can he finish? Shoots! It's gone a long way up and away. Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player.
And the header! He's to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Plays a clever pass. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Arthur. He's got away. Gets away from his opponents.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his...
And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defences. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordi Alba.
Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. hoists it forward. Arthur not easily shrugged off the ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Chance to break. He's found his man. Going through. Now can he finish? And the shot! Vidal. Now it's Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Messi. Messi! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's not going to get that. And here's Jordi Alba. Oh, sweet feet. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Jordi Alba. Yep, it's a corner. Gets up to head it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options out wide. And through to the goalkeeper. Vidal. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Semedo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Real chance to break. Out to the left it goes. And the first half is done. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Colo may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Towering header! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They've played it short. Has a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Messi. Nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Hit into the middle. It's always going to be the keepers. Dembele. And here's and Messi! He's missed, but by that far.
Messi clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. Well positioned to make that interception. He's left his man. Forward it goes. Griezmann.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency, Ors.
Griezmann has got himself a free kick. And it's Roberto. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. And that is that. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away.
Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
And Titi. Arthur. Nelson Semedo. Semedo drives it forward. And here's Messi. Gets it back. And now they can launch a counter. And they've been caught out here. Big shoots! That is gorgeous! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Colo go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Arthur. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets past his... has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Piqué goes looking. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Vidal. And here's the chance to counter. Piqué. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Jordi Alba. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's got through. Going through. Great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Hoists it forward, and it's Vidal. The whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Colo clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Colo head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Can he? He's gone for it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's played him through. He's had a go! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
It's anyone's ball. Time for a change in personnel.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Griezmann. And now the breakaway. Ball through needs to be good here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dashing forward at pace. Barcelona are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
In with the challenge.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Throw it.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Jordi Alba. Minutes away from what would be a huge upset.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out. And here's Griezmann. Roberto. In by Roberto. With a delicate ball. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way.